Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Outer Worlds. Oh man, this thing has that Borderlands sort of cell shadedness, and it's got the advertisement and sort of tone flair of 50s Fallout, and it's the other one I was thinking of a minute ago. I don't know. I thought of it in the last video. I just love the aesthetic of this game. I think they did a great job. I think they chose a good aesthetic to overcome what a lot of people have perceived as aesthetic issues in some of their previous RPG titles. I think they made a good choice. I think this will hold up over time. It's just all over better. Did I leave her? Oh no, good. Cause I love New Vegas, but man, the graphics dated, and you can. Hey, what do you want?
Sorry.
What?
Can we talk?
Yeah. Hold on. Where the hell are you? Are you invisible? No. Okay, you're in the elevator still. What do you want?
Sorry. I... You just want to get out of here. And you likely don't want to tag along like me.
Lady?
It's just... Mr. Thompson has his own view on matters. On account of it's his job and what all, but... That's not the only side of the tale.
Alright, which button says I want to shoot things in the face? Let's go. Oh, I like this one. If I wanted to deal with nuance, I wouldn't be this heavily armed. Ah, God. Fine. He's obviously not honest, so...
Oh, he ain't a liar. He believes every word he says.
Really?
It's just... He doesn't always get where other folk are talking from. To Mr. Thompson, a person's a gear. It does its job quiet-like. If it squeaks or stutters, it gets replaced. The deserters are decent folk. I knew some of them before they left.
Okay. Adelaide, tell me about her.
Miss McDevitt? Oh, gosh, no. She was a real important person. A flavorist. Made all the food taste decent. She used to work up in the big office with Mr. Thompson. All I know is she left after her son died. It was a real big to-do. I could hear them both yelling clear from my own place.
He was responsible. Alright. Yeah, come on, let's have it.
Can't say as I know. I wasn't there. The sound carried, but not the words. If Mr. Thompson ain't of a mind to tell you his own self, you'd best ask Miss McDevitt, if he can get out to her.
He treated her son like a cog, and people don't work that way. Alright. So I'm sure they're very fine people. What's your point?
Mr. Thompson's aiming to take away their power. They'll have no lights to see, nor heat to cook. They'll be at the mercy of marauders, or worse. It don't seem right to me, mister.
Well, what do you
I think you
propose?
should talk to the town's vicar about it. Max, his name is.
Alright. If he can find me another powder, I'll take it instead.
About if what Mr. Thompson proposes to do is upright. Leaving Miss McDevitt's folk to their fate. Their neighbors. Kin. And maybe he can think of something else to try. Something we ain't. He used to go walking outside town. Maybe he found something that'll help.
That's what I
Just an
wanted to
idea.
hear.
That's all.
If he can find me another power core, I am just as fine to leave you all to your nuttiness.
The mission's on the east side of town. You can't miss it. On account of it being the only clean thing.
Then we head east.
Thanks, mister. I just think when you gotta make a decision that'll hurt somebody, it's best to think on the right and wrong of it.
Well,
That's what my dad used to say anyways.
I need to get off of this rock, so right and wrong isn't at the forefront for me right now. and it doesn't really seem to be at the forefront of the powers that be, so I need to leave. Whatever gets me out of here is where my mind is at. I can think about right and wrong when I'm not somewhere that somebody wants to tax me for existing. Kick me. I'll take that. Could be useful later. Well, tax me for existing isn't the right word, but obviously this place is nutty. It's like this weird mix of communism and cyberpunk corporatism. Very strange. But you know what? I'm not really read up on my cyberpunk. Maybe the communal corporatism is already a part of it and I'm just not aware. I don't know. Cyberpunk always struck me as sort of the corporations run the show, but everybody's trying to do it for themselves. And these folks, they really buy into this idea. At least some of them do. The ones in power, obviously. There is just nothing around here for me to steal. Wow, that's disappointing. Well, it's time to go then. East. West? East. Oh, they made that easy enough. Now they didn't. Okay, that door leaves. I take it that door's the mission. Is this the only clean-looking thing in town? Well, yeah, if you want to call it that. Looks about as clean as... Oh, okay, look at these. These are shiny, kind of? Alright. It's too damn clean. I don't know, lady. Well, I guess relatively speaking, it is pretty clean. Resident. Resident. Where's the Vicar? Oh, right, waypoints. They exist for a reason. Yep.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity.
Yeah.
And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger.
The attention to detail
Curious.
goes in and out on the
Just
faces.
tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to.
Ugh, what's that
Name your
audio
poison.
buzz?
Anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town?
That would be the third one, but a little more complex. Oh, God. What is that buzzing? Why is it just him?
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
You wanted to speak to me, Ms. Holcomb? Every time I've tried to engage you in conversation, you look at the floor, answer in single words, and slink away.
Well,
I can't
someone
imagine
has a
what would be so
crush.
brave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked you to do?
Well,
Depriving them of safety from the marauders and wildlife.
yeah, all
I
that
can
stuff.
see why that troubles you. Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk.
So,
They rejected the order of society and live beyond the walls so thoughtfully provided by our Spacer's Choice patrons.
even he buys into it.
Does that strike you as a responsible life
Man
choice?
of the cloth. Alright, so what do you... I can't get to that. I'd like to say that, but I'm not smart enough, apparently.
Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold.
Well, we'll see how they're doing out there. Is that even possible, though?
Not if things are left to stand as they are.
Alright.
If you don't mind a bit of unsolicited advice, be cautious on your way to the geothermal plant. It is not as safe as you might assume.
I don't assume it's safe.
The marauders I met when I ventured outside the walls might agree with you. Bastards snuck up on me while I was dutifully hunting for a banned book in a collector's library. Barely escaped with my life. But you see, one of the reasons I transferred here was to get my hands on that heretical text.
Oh.
If you managed to acquire it for me, I'd pay quite a handsome sum for the book.
That's what you got for me, a side quest? I am curious, though.
I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption.
What do you call heresy?
It's a handwritten journal. A faded blue cover with the name M. Bakonu handwritten in the lower corner. I'll mark where I saw it on your map. Assuming you're serious?
Yeah, you
It is
misunderstood.
not only a beautiful
There you
relic of
go.
a bygone time, it's also the thoughts of an early thinker on the nature of man's place in the cosmos. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it.
Well, you're kind of an ass. But if you're not going to burn it,
Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always find me here.
and if you do intend to burn it, I'll shoot you in the face. I gotta do something real quick. This is killing me. Ah, it's better. Alright, so we got a book to get. We've got some people to talk to. There's probably more side quests in here, but I am not in a talking mood. So I guess if the guy running the show is honest, then he's not terrible, but he's just trying to keep everything together. You talkable? Oh my
Thank
goodness.
the law. I've been requisitioning backup for months. Guess the boss finally came to his senses. You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff.
You seem confused.
I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of iron and lies.
Alright, you might be a little crazy.
Just my luck. I ask for backup and the boss sends me one of them simple folk. All right. Listen real close.
Uh-huh.
Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. Clattering about. Firing at the birds. Orchestrating their uprising. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill, where will you be? Cowering beneath your cot? Or standing, shoulder to shoulder with the resistance?
You are out of your mind. But you got money? Alright, I got a question for you.
Go on.
What are you up to?
I'm Ludwig Miller, Associate Security Officer for Transportation. Officially,
And unofficially?
unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between Edgewater and total annihilation.
Okay, buddy. You sound like fun.
I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. So tuna cans, mostly, some Spacer's chaw, few bit carts. I'll reward you for your aid.
Yeah, I love working for crazy people. But proper armies pay enlistment fees.
Enlistment fees? Yeah, I suppose. Wouldn't want to give the resistance a bad name.
Man, all the people here are either dumb or crazy.
They have sent a scout, prowling around the junkyard just behind our beloved town. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Cross it off, then report back.
I am curious to see what this guy's so upset about.
Mechanical's got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing.
Yeah, it's very technical. I'll let you be. Okay. I gotta see this. How do I get to that? It's 500 meters that way. 600 meters that way. Okay then. I'm used to playing on hardcore mode on New Vegas, so it's kind of nice to not have to sort of what's my what's my food bar, what's my sleep bar and all that. I'm used to a lot more micromanagement at this point. And we are just gonna hoof it the whole way though. I can't imagine they don't have vehicles. That must come a little later. I mean, in the Fallout universe it made sense to not have vehicles, but we're literally about to power spaceships, so even though if you had mods, you had vehicles in that game too. I hope Obsidian. Ow! Mines! Nobody move. Where's the companion? Okay. We just entered a minefield.
Got it. Heads down.
We've got to figure out what mines look like in this game. I saw a glowy thing, so I think it's gonna be pretty obvious. I think that's one. Oh no 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 no! Can you not disarm those? I know how to disarm them. That'll do. What is this? Really? This is interesting. I got a permanent concussion, but I get a perk point. No reject. I want to be smart. I'm gonna treat it or whatever it is to not get a concussion. Patched low pressure helmet, makeshift low pressure suit. I'll take it. A little disappointed they don't become naked after you take their gear. Alright, there's more mines over that way. There's another one over there. Let's split the difference. Very nice. Jeez. Alright. Not bad. They must have thought ahead and really thought about the pathfinding if they were going to put a section like this in here. Because if your partner's just going to run over the damn... Oh, shit. Because you're going to do that plenty on your own. I'm going to get another concussion at this point. What does the X button do? I don't know. Okay. No, I can't do it yet. It's context sensitive. This is a whole thing. I want to go this way. I know how this works. I could do 50 million things before I ever reach my fucking side quest objective. I'm gonna move on. Get to that building later. Botanical Labs. That's where we're headed for the other quest, isn't it? I want Die Robot. There we go. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Okay. At least it's not that far anymore. I'm not going back through the minefield, though. I'll just deal with whatever's around this corner. Alright, I need to aim first, though. Oh, hey! This is a really short-range weapon. Well, that was my first death. Mantisaur. Look at that shit. Alright. Well, let's try this a different way. First off, there. Second off, let's go back the way we came. Apparently they just don't respond to explosions, which is just as well to me. So now I can do this. Did they respawn those? They better not have. I don't see any. Alright, I think we're good. I think we're good. No, we're just 200 meters away. Let's go this way. You have to double click to activate the quest, or make it your active quest. So I've been running in the wrong direction. Sounds like something I can ride. Is it? Nope. Is this what he's been talking about? Hi.
Searching for repair bay. Error. Navigation systems failed. Unable to comply.
I could probably fix that. I mean, if you wanted me to.
Good God, girl. You gotta ask for everything. I can do it myself, though.
That's not bad work, mister. You done this before?
Navigation systems operational. Optimal path toward repair bay detected. Initiating self-diagnostics.
Hold on there.
Spacer's Choice reminds all colonists that serving the Spacer's Choice family is the highest possible reward. I have been programmed to deliver this pre-approved message.
Oh. Alright, well, you have a good one then. Can't wait to get off this planet. Let's go tell that weirdo that it's not a threat. Spacer's Choice. Man, this is weird. It's like some weird capital commune. I have no idea. Corporate commune. That's what I said already. Corporate commune. This is strange.
Bring us honor, soldier.
Yeah. Look, you're fine.
You beat that scout to scrap with its own legs? Pulled its optic cables out its head case? Actually, don't tell me. Rather use my imagination.
Yeah, you do that.
You're a passing fair soldier, I will confess. But you are one, and the enemy is legion. What you need is an equalizer, a weapon to strike fear in their cold mechanical hearts. Cantina, lavatory, behind one of the toilets. That's where I've kept it hidden all these years.
Huh. I'll let you know if well, you know what, I gotta see what you have to say about this.
The lavatory is the very last place a mechanical has need to enter.
Ah, this is all through that lens.
On the double, soldier. Don't want the bartender poking around in there with a mop.
How long ago did you... Alright, goodbye. Guy's out of his mind. Absolutely bonkers. I mean, everybody here is bonkers somehow. I think it's just a coping mechanism at this point. Well, let's go to the bathroom. Can't imagine what this moron's got hidden for a weapon. No, we're in here for this. Alright. What did he get us? Oh god, I gotta bring it back to him. It's a whole thing now, Ludwig. You got a name. You give quests?
Never seen you here before. You a visitor?
You didn't need to stand
Welcome.
up.
On behalf of the Spacer's Choice family, let me welcome you to, where am I again?
You're drunk. I'll take number 3.
Oh, I ask myself questions all the time. For example, why do we spend money on these fancy latrines when we have a perfectly good wall outside?
I'm sorry, what?
Oh, it's fine. I'm only on my 3rd bottle. I don't start heaving up my guts as long as I can count to 3. Company lets me imbibe as much zero-G brew as I can afford. Even gave me a discount on account of my injury. You jealous yet?
Ah.
Yep. Got my mitt stuck in a rotor wheel. Shredded my wrist up real good. Conrad went and sewed up my hand, but I couldn't do much about the pain. Boss was real generous to me, though. Got myself a 5% discount on zero-G brew. After the 2nd bottle, the only pain I feel is emotional.
So you still work?
Hey, Conrad's a surgeon. Well, he's a barber.
What?
That's like surgery, but for your hair.
Oh, God. Alright, let's go. That's just depressing. Where's that madman? I swear it's gonna be like a fork or something. Come here, you weirdo.
Bring us honor, soldier.
I got that thing from behind the thing.
Feast your eyes, soldier. This here is a genuine Spacer's Choice injury customizing unit, designed to deliver a lethal blast of electrical discharge. I call it the Hand of the Law. You ever want to see a mechanical flailing around like a grounded fish? You stick a couple thousand volts in its guts. With compliments from old Ludwig.
Okay, that does sound like fun.
Fun. This ain't some quarterly performance review, soldier. Ours is a grave and sacred duty.
Yeah.
Time's come for you to journey down into the black heart of the enemy's camp. I'm talking about the old geothermal plant. Unfortunately, the old plant lies outside my board-given jurisdiction. You'll need to get a passcode from the boss, Reed Thompson.
I got one.
I've been after a passcode for years. Boss said no on account of my gross incompetence with all matters related to security.
Well, he's not dumb.
I need you to get us the brain of a mechanical. Well, not exactly a brain. Anatomically speaking, what we're looking for is a logic module.
Have you tried the local mechanic shop? What are you planning?
Don't tell anyone, all right? I've got a contact. A real expert in the inner workings of the automaton. We are gonna rip those mechanical secrets right out of their circuits.
Someone else is milking you. You don't have a contact.
Well, excuse me. What I meant was I'm going to get a contact. I didn't know I had to be all prissy about my grammar around you. There's the rub. If a mechanical breaks down, the logic module fries. So you can't rip one out of its course. You're gonna have to find an intact model somehow.
You know what, weirdo? If they are destroying it, there must be something on it.
I don't reckon so. I work with gears and pistons and such. Stuff you can put hands to. Computers and mechanical brains are outside my ken.
You know, she names the mechanicals she fixes. Calls them Bess and Clancy and so on. Keep a careful eye on her. Could be a sympathizer.
Alright, weirdo.
If you die horribly, I will pour out a can of Zero-G to your memory.
Goodbye. The workbench is back at the ship, but first... Where's my intelligence? I guess this is where my intelligence would come. I have not been stealthy thus far. I don't think that's really gonna change. I came out... I thought it was gonna be paler than that. I do want lockpick though. No perks. Okay then. Oh. Okay. Inventory journal map. Ah. Neat. Oh, you know what? I should probably go over here and... Oh, I don't have armor? Oh, here it is. Here we go. Aha. 3 armor. +5 to tech. 4 armor +5 to stealth. 9 armor +5 to tech. Hello. 9 armor +5 to lockpick. Armor melee, armor melee. Determination. I like that. That looks like fun. We will take that. What's next? Oh. Hmm. Oh. I'm not using anything coming out of Spacer's Choice's fish production plants. These are all interesting, but think I'll just stick with the normal health for now. Here's a mod. Changes the weapon's damage type to shock. Got a mag pick and some weapon parts. Captain's ID, geothermal passcode. Kick me, son. And junk. I guess we sell this stuff or we use it. New journal. He wants us to go there. I want to go here. Botanical lab north of Edgewater. What's this? Oh. I also want to do that. Let's do that first. The illustrated manual. Shame I wasn't clever enough to patch that speech check. Alright, just a short jog away. Ooh. Just die so I can take your gun. Thank you. Where's she be? There you are.
Something you need?
Yeah, do you need meds? Alright, I guess not. Alright, let's talk about your mom.
That's on account of how I never met her.
Yeah, it's usually because she's dead.
It's hard to miss what you never knew. I don't ponder it over much. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Good lord.
So when I was born, I got sent here. Well, I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vicker says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vicker sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's frozen. Like so many who have a dogma. But that is a good question.
The vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
Let's get back to it. The vicar's a smart man, but he doesn't know his place. He thinks much too highly of himself. I might just keep that book for myself. What the hell's he gonna do about it? He couldn't take on one of them, and I just killed about 6? I think that's everybody. Again, all the people on this rock are insane, and I would like to get off of it as soon as possible. Right and wrong. It's, y'all gotta sort your own shit out on that one. Messages? Now, those are interesting questions, but I tend to agree that without some sort of... Alright, the point is this. The government needs the monopoly of force. They have to be the monopoly of force. Otherwise, you people just war with each other. The government's got to be the only thing that's allowed to use force. And it has to use that force in the protection of rights, so that other people don't use force, have to use force to protect their rights. What do we got here? Corporate ordered me to relocate. Shame. Running my own gift shop. Memorabilia. Oh. But as you can see, these are corporations, but they also seem to function a lot like sort of communes. These people don't have their own individual choices or lives. They don't get to decide even what to do with their children. They sign their lives away at birth. It's the same sort of ignoring of the fundamental inalienable right of a human being that a commune makes. It's not a matter of left or right. It's protect your rights or not. Do they let you make your own choices because, you know, you live in your own life, or do they want to try and tell you what to do with your life? That's it. Like these contracts that they're talking about with the, you know, giving your kids up and stuff, that never hold up in a court of law in the States for good reason. I mean, I'm not a lawyer, but at some point the kid's his own entity and you can't give his life away to another person. And when he hits 18, you know. But yeah, this is an interesting sort of thing they got going on here. Lots of very interesting. I got a new gun. I'll look at that in a minute. I'm just gonna finish robbing everybody here blind. The fuck is... Oh, they're right. There's nobody here but these dirty raiders, so... I think that's everything. Alright then. Alright, and he hid all this stuff in that cave, so that's where we're off to next. Let's just have a look at our inventory. Oh, what's this? Codex? Ooh. Get to that later. What is that? Music box. 13. Aye. Ooh. Getting upgrades, boys. These are all the same, huh? Is mine beat up? A little bit. Now, if I remember correctly, we can... Neat. What is this? Where am I gonna put that? So many decisions. I probably picked up some other stuff. I should look around. Hibernation suit. Okay. No, nothing interesting there. Alright, neat. I got new toys. Ooh, look at that. Let's go mess something up. What's over here? Oh, pop him right in the face. Nope, come back. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, I just gunned him down like they ain't shit. That was awesome. Anybody else? Who wants some? Awesome. Oh, is that his leg over here? That's pretty cool. Ah, I do want to shoot something with this. I guess I can't go in any of these doors, huh? That's where I came from. Alright, onward. Which way we're supposed to go? That way? What the hell? Alright, all these prefab houses look the same and I'm getting lost, so I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna go to the cave entrance and get on with this. Transport wreckage? I looked away for 1 second. What? Wah! Out of my face, dog. Alright. Aiming went out the window there for a second.
That's the last of them.
And I wasted a lot of my ammo. Okay then. Well. Button? No? Yeah, let's see. Wants somebody mess with me now? No button, door, nothing. Man, this'll work. Got a lot of bullets for this too. What the hell does this just do? Nothing? It's just here? That's lame. Alright then. Fine. I hear beeping. Okay. Oh. This is
For me.
beeping. Huh. Come back to that later, I guess. Alright, it's overkill. Oh shit! I don't know why jumping backward would. I thought jumping backward would help me, like it would blow me clear. Nice. Ah, the Good Vicar's book. Now then. Bioshock, that's what it is. Bioshock aesthetic. What is that? Oh, look at that thing. Why is that one 13 for the sell value and that one 6.3? They do the same thing. They're the same thing. Oh well. This one's got a little diamond on it for some reason. Alright. Revolver. What's that take? Heavy? What did I just get? Oh, I got a second pistol. I guess I can break this one apart then. 20 and 9, 20 and 9. Break that apart. Okay. It said something about repairing, but I just sort of broke everything apart that wasn't in good condition. Let's check my... Excuse me. Ah. My armor could use some repairing, but I need armor parts. I see. Well then. Alright. Let's go. Alright, we got his book. Oh, that's what I wanted to look at. This is it. Can't open it? Guess not. Alright, let's take it back to what's-his-face. And right after I go deeper into the cave. Is it just a through and through? Or is there more stuff up here? It's all above my head. Alright, let's turn around and mess some stuff up. Primal Hunter. Oh shit. Alright, not this gun. Not this gun. Not this gun. Not that gun. Alright, don't screw with those things. Duly noted. Yeah, item repair. Got it. I'm not doing that menu stuff again. Let's just go. Let's go out the way we came. What is that? Is that some kind of pickup? I'll figure it out later. Radar. Man, I don't know where that cave took me, but it was unpleasant. I was trying to go in the wrong way. Hey.
Any progress on that matter we discussed?
Yeah, I got your damn book.
Wonderful. This is fantastic. Well worth all the sacrifices I... Wait.
What?
What the fuck is this? Is this French? I can't fucking read French.
Well.
It's a law-forsaken joke is what it is. French. Ha! I was so high and mighty, preaching to the yokels about following the plan, while fighting it at every turn.
What do you want about?
Well, yes. But I assure you, it was not for personal gain, only for the greater good. I've spent my life searching for the keys to unlocking the secrets of the universal equation that underlies the plan. I had hoped this book held some of those answers. I became so desperate, I even got myself assigned to this plague-ridden backwater to find the damn thing. All the time and suffering I've spent. Wasted.
Can't you just learn French?
Bocconu, the author, had some interesting theories about man's perception of reality that I thought could be applied to our attempts to decipher the plan. Unfortunately, he was also one of the founders of the Philosophist school of thought, so the book is banned in this colony.
Philosophist? Not philosopher?
Philosophism's a false religion that stands in contradiction to almost everything we know to be true. They believe all is chaos, in stark contrast to OSI's belief in the plan. But most of the philosophist perversion of Bakonu's thoughts came more than a century after his death.
Well,
Please. As if my life should have no greater meaning than proselytizing to a bunch of feeble-minded wretches. Nothing could be more excruciating than discussing the true nature of reality with people who have no interest beyond their next Aetherwave program. But that's neither here nor there. What I need to do now is to find a translator, obviously. But to do that, I'll first need to secure transport. You have a ship. Perhaps I could make myself of use to your crew.
really? What's in it for me?
Free spiritual counseling, someone to watch your back, not to mention a grown-up in the party.
I'm 28.
Exactly. I'm pretty handy with a tossball stick, or any blunt instrument really. I'm also a passable gun hand if it comes to that. I can usually talk my way out of conflict, though. Oh, I'm fairly competent at hacking computers as well.
Alright. You're not a real Vicar. Let's...
Of course. I'm a vicar who is dedicated to his calling. More dedicated than any other you'll find in this colony. I joined the OSI to help decipher the grand plan. But instead, I ended up the vicar in a prison due to ignorance and politics. Then I came here. Satisfied?
Alright. Almost.
Most laypeople are not aware of this, but we've not discovered any new insights into the plan for a long, long time. I had an idea that we should welcome the truth, no matter where we found it. I had the worse idea to share my thoughts with a superior. And that's the long and short of it. So, what do you think?
You're a dick, but you're a heretic, and I like you.
Fantastic. Let me get my things in order and I'll catch up with you.
Edgewater's gonna miss you. Folk here always had good things to say about their vicar.
Thank you, Ms. Holcomb. I'll be glad for the change of scenery, and to leave this place behind. I shall see you on the ship, Captain, whenever you're ready to leave Emerald Vale.
Neat. Well, the vicar, like I said, is kind of a dick, but he wants to discover new things. He isn't completely bound by dogma. So, I like him. Well, folks, I think I'm going to put it down for just a little bit. Wow. This is great. I can't wait to get into this just more and more and more and more and more. Obsidian just did a fantastic job. I will see you guys soon. I'm probably just going to do more today. I just need to take a break. And we will be back with more of the Outer World.